Hello, Tia here, wig coach and wig educator with Tia Maria Wigs, and we are here in the beautiful Gaylord Hotel in Nashville, and I want to talk to you about the essential products that you are going to want to make sure that you have when you are traveling as a wig wearer, So if you want to learn more about that, then stick around. Okay, so we are doing all things travel, special event, wedding, and I want to make sure that you have the products that you need if you're traveling as a wig wearer, especially if it's a special event. But I also want to caution you on not taking too much. If you're anything like me, I am a serial overpacker, though I'm getting better and better as we travel more. And so I want to help you with the curve. There's some things that you might think you want to take, but you actually really aren't probably going to use. And I want to give you that little insider scoop. So here we go, let's get started. Obviously, the first thing you want to take is your wig, and then you want to consider making sure that you have sort of a backup wig. We do have this amazing wig case on the website, perfect for wigs. It has a little slot for your extras. It can fit up to 4 long wigs, and I think it could probably fit up to like 6 short wigs, but do not take too many wigs. It's just like clothes. You always think you're going to wear all these different things. What I suggest taking is choosing a wig that's fairly versatile. Now, this is Fortune from Main Attraction. This is one of their monotop wigs. And being monotop, that means like it can be parted any kind of way, put back, clip back, all that kind of stuff. So think about maybe how to wear your wig multiple different ways. Choose, 2 and then, move forward unless you know that you have something that you're going to need additional wigs for. You want to make sure that you choose a lightweight synthetic, especially if you're going to a warmer climate, maybe a lower density than normal, just because you don't want to get overheated. Okay, so next up, let's talk security, because that is the thing that everybody's so worried about, is keeping their wig on, especially if you're traveling. You're going to be around people you don't know. So you want to make sure that you have a wig grip and a wig cap. I actually suggest the Milano wig grip cap. It's a 2-in-1, it's less bulk, and so you can get that on my website. And that is what I would suggest, because then you got your wig grip, you got your wig cap, all in one scenario, okay? And then also you may want to just grab a couple of bobby pins or a few accessories that can double as wig security. So those sort of oversized barrettes, the long alligator type clips, I sell them all the time on my live sales. Those are perfect because they can accessorize your wig, but they can also help with security. So I would grab a couple of those. Again, don't get crazy. You think you're going to do all these things and you really know that you're not going to. So grab a couple that you love. It's security, plus it can style your wig up a little bit, and then you're good to go. One thing that you may forget to bring or not know to bring is the headline it. This is a liner made for wigs and for hats and things like that. They absolutely work if you are going to a warmer climate, or if you're just not used to wearing a wig, or potentially like you're going to a special event and sometimes there's like 300, 400, 500 people in a room and it just is warmer than it normally would be. Grab a headliner. I will link it below. It comes at like 10 to a pack. It's completely worth it. I also have a video where I did a wear test and showed you all about it. Please do not forget that. They're so thin and you can reuse them. So honestly, if you're going on a couple day trip, you'd really only need like 1, maybe 2. I've really only ever used 1 and been totally fine with it. It will also help with you not needing to wash your wig as much, because any sort of like moisture, sweat will be absorbed into the liner as opposed into the cap of your wig. Okay, so next up is wig products. There is a travel kit from Envy, and I do suggest that. I think that that's great, but there's 2 products that I really think you don't necessarily need to take. And one of them is wig conditioner, okay? And the other one is wig shampoo. Unless you are gonna be going some type of crazy outdoor sweat, and you really don't need to be washing your wigs when you are away, unless you're away for like a really long time. But a couple days, you do not need to do that. Grab the headline it. That will help absorb any moisture. And then frankly, you can just like rinse it out in the bathtub, hang it on the shower overnight, and you'll be good to go. You don't really need to be doing a full wash and everything. Just wash your wig before you go, and then you don't need to worry about any of that. The only thing I really think as far as products that you need is some kind of holding spray. I suggest the wig wax. They have a wonderful travel size, or the Protect spray from Rattail also comes in travel size as well. So both would be TSA compliant. And then maybe some type of styling balm, especially if you're going to be going to something where you might need things out of your face. You know, I don't like stuff in my face. If it might be a little bit of a windier situation, grab the beauty balm from Envy or the styling cream from Beauty Mark, which is Ellen Villa's line of products. Those things are really all that you need in terms of products. So along with your wig case, one thing that people often forget to bring is a stand, okay? You can get those easy plastic stands. They collapse down, you take them apart, they're super flat. Stick them under your shoes or whatever in your bag and you're good to go. This can really help, especially if you are going to have more than one wig. If you are going to rinse your wig out, you can sit it on the stand to dry. You can style it ahead of time. You can make sure that, you know, nothing happens to the cap. It doesn't get creased, anything like that. So those travel sort of plastic wig stands are another thing that I think people often forget and wish that they had. So grab one of those as sort of your essential travel products. Last but not least are the essential tools. I really think that you can get away with the travel brush from Rattail Paris, that folding brush. You might want like a Rattail comb, especially if you have a monotop like this one, to part it different ways. I have a great Rattail comb from Wig Guru that you can get on my website, along with that folding brush. And the only other thing that I can think of is to maybe scoop up the Aesthetica travel comb. It's like a little comb and it's ergonomic. It fits really great into a little purse, fanny pack, backpack, what have you. Other than that, I don't think you really need any other tools. If you're traveling, I would avoid doing all kind of heat styling and, you know, doing the most. Don't do that. You're there for a reason. You want to make it as stress-free as possible. You still want to look cute, but you don't want to be taking a jillion years doing this and that with your wig. So that would be the last thing that I would suggest in terms of tools. Okay, so there you have it. This is my video on the essential tools and products that you're going to need to travel as a wig wearer. I will link everything down below on additional videos on those topics. I will also put together an essential tools traveling bundle on my website, tmwigs.com. So I will link that, check it out. So all the things that I've talked about for the essential things will be in one little bundle, and I will discount it for you because I know traveling can be expensive and we want to make sure we can still look good and not break the bank on all this and that and the other thing, which is why I wanted to do this video. You can take anything you want. You want to take all your stuff, take all your stuff. I love it. If you love it, I love it. But I'm just letting you know, these are the essential things as a wig wearer who has traveled and who has a lot of anxiety about traveling and forgetting my stuff and not having enough stuff. This is what I suggest for you. If you have any advice for people down below, please put that. Let's talk about it in the comments. Let's share our experiences with each other. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. And if you have, thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.